Hello folks, Scout for Life here. I thought I'd make a video in response to Luke's Bushcraft, who put out a challenge, the 30-second fire and steel, the 30-second flint and steel fire challenge. So I thought I'd respond to that. I thought it's very good. I've seen a few others take that up. So today I'm going to do that, or I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm going to use just the local, whatever I can find locally in the bush, whatever I can source, not including my bush knife. So my steel is going to be my bush knife. My flint will be a piece of quartzite. We don't get true flint anywhere in the Americas. We do get chert. Quartzite's pretty much ubiquitous. You can find it everywhere. It's something you find all over the Americas and many other parts of the world. It's a very, very common stone. The difference between quartz and quartzite is quartz is a stone that's formed by compressed silicon sand over years and years. So it's a bit more crumbly than the quartz crystal, but it's still hard enough to shave a piece of steel off to make a spark. So I found this just lying around on the jungle floor here. So, and obviously I've chosen a piece that does have something of a corner because it's a bit crumbly. The edges aren't very durable, but you can usually get through it. But I thought I'd use this as an opportunity to show some of the folks that might be interested what we have available here as far as tinder, firelighting materials, as far as tropical regions go, because there's a few little differences. I'm used to operating in the colder climes, the northern Europe, England and stuff. So there's a few interesting variations here which I think people might be interested to see. As far as tinder goes, there is this stuff which is known locally as buffalo. They call it buffalo, that's the local name, like a nickname for it. But it is in actual fact kapok, from the kapok tree. Kapok tree drops its seeds sort of at the beginning of the wet season, so it's only available once a year for a few weeks, but it's well worth collecting up. It drops its pods, the pods burst open on the ground, and you can see it gets so fine, it's almost like you've come across little piles of down scattered about the floor there. But it's very fine. It takes I'm told that you can light it directly from a spark from a steel. Ferrocerium rod for sure, but I'm talking about just true flint and steel. I haven't had a lot of joy with that. I haven't been able to get it to catch and run away, but I'm told that it is possible. This stuff used to be used in the old days for stuffing pillows and mattresses, and sort of wartime, and previous to that it was also put in life jackets as buoyancy. That's what they used to stuff life jackets with. Just as a by the by. Anyway, so that's one stage of the fire lighting. Another really interesting one here. Look, this is you get this furry stuff on banana trees and also on coconut trees. But I don't know whether you can see, but it's pretty incredible stuff. It's almost as though it's been woven. It's a kind of a coir stuff, and of course that makes a very nice platform for your tinder bundle, because it allows the air through and it's quite combustible. So that's I use that as the next sort of step up. Something else that's interesting are these it's almost like paper scrolls, and they come off of bamboo trees. This one isn't a particularly dry one. This is one that I just picked up off the floor this morning. But there's one here that's been in my kit a while. You can see it makes a very good platform for holding an ember or your tinder bundle. But you see it dries out, it's very crisp, it's almost like a paper, more combustible than paper actually. So that's another option. You can cut that up into shreds to make your tinder bundle. I also bamboo shavings, shaving them up into a sort of a fuzz stick, little feather stick. But a trick that I saw a couple of years ago, and I've never been without a pencil sharpener in my kit since I saw that. And I can't be credited with the idea. I first saw the idea on Alfie Aesthetics. Very good channel, very interesting to follow, no nonsense channel, lots of very interesting things to see on there. I enjoy watching that channel. But you know, for processing tinder, what a great idea. It costs nothing to carry one in weight or space, and you can just get the bamboo twigs or any other twigs or the small twiglets, dry wood, and you can just process tinder that way. So I always carry one of those now, and that's another, failing that, you just use your knife and scrape some off. As you just seen in my previous video in the bamboo fire saw, that was just bamboo, that was just shavings that were taken off. Anyway, there's also bamboo leaf, which a long thin leaf, when it dries out, that burns quite well too. So that's another good tinder here. This is a drier example right there. Now what I've done is made a char out of this. So in actual fact, instead of making char cloth, I've made a biochar out of this coir type stuff that you get on some, there's like a lighter stuff that you get on banana trees, but also on coconut. And as far as the kapok goes, I thought I'd experiment and try and make a char out of that. So you can see that there's the biochar from the coir, from the coconut nut there. I don't know how well you can make out, but this side here has the biochar from the buffalo or the kapok, and I am very impressed with it. It makes excellent char, but of course you need a lot of it because it's not very dense to make a char, but you make a char from that and it's very good. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. There's just those items that folks in more northern parts might be interested to see. They're not exposed to those things necessarily. We don't get things like horseshoe fungus here, that sort of thing. So it's just a different a regional approach to the same problem that I thought people might be interested to see. I would like to give a shout out to a few people before I go and attempt the flint and steel challenge. Spirit of Wild Wings, very good channel. I enjoy watching. Another no nonsense channel, some very practical tips there. Back over at home in the British Isles there, in those regions, there's N.I. Prepper. I enjoy watching him. BA Survival, another great channel. I enjoyed seeing your parachute drop just recently, so check those out, guys, if you want something good to watch. Dale Skidmore, Secondhand Tyres. Enjoy watching his videos very much. Again, there's no Hollywood there, but a lot of very practical things, very traditional skills. Really like the Kent Pegs video, so check him out. And I think that's it. I watch. There's a great deal of other great channels, and there's a lot of shared knowledge there, which is all, it never ceases to amaze me. But those folks in particular, recently I've been particularly watching, and I do get a great deal of pleasure out of watching those channels. So thanks, guys, for that. Thanks for sharing. Alright, so that's enough waffle. That's it for tropical tinders. And now I'm going to go away and see if I can't do the job. There it is. Okay, Luke, how did I do? I think that was under 30 seconds. It always feels good, huh? Alright folks, that's it. Thanks for watching. There's been a bit of banter about that old chestnut survival kits. Spirit of Wild Wings did a, I think it was a $10 survival kit video, which I thought was very good. So tune in next time, I've got a bit of a response to that. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you've got a comment, please leave a comment below. Thanks.